Backyard. 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 Backyard.
Good afternoon. I'm Austin Osnes from J&L Nutrition at the Backyard, and today I have Scott Heilig with me. And Scott is the DSM, District Sales Manager for Dairyland, based out of Rice, Minnesota. Scott, maybe if you want to just tell the folks a little bit about what you do and what you cover for your area.
I'm a district sales manager. Just started my 18th year this year. I have 30 counties in Minnesota, from pretty much the cities up to Moorhead to Canada. And I work with dealers like J&L Nutrition and Backyard, helping them put together products that will be the proper for the area in corn, alfalfa, and soybeans.
And one of the other things that Scott does mainly in the springtime when it gets busy is helping us get seed lined up as far as deliveries and plots too, because Dairyland, J&L, we do a lot of, they call is it genie plots, and then basically just research plots, and that can be anywhere from corn silage to grain corn to soybeans to alfalfa. And being up here in western central Minnesota, we've got a lot of those. Scott, maybe you can just say what the progress has been this year on them, or?
Yeah, the purpose of the plots is to identify the varieties that we do pick for the area and make sure that they're coming up with the yield, the digestibility on the silages, the grain. We want the corn, grain yields, the soybeans also. And we also do something that nobody else does is we do alfalfa plots. And Austin had a chance this year to be the first time he helped us harvest. We're the only company in the industry that'll put our alfalfas right next to competitors and come out and harvest it with a harvester and do the weighing and testing and get the yield and bring it to you, the producers, the yield advantage.
There's one talking about that alfalfa plot we just took off last week in May. And what we did, I was north of Perham, and we had actually an intern come from Wisconsin, and they had a little machine that goes in there. It's like a little lawnmower, and we had about I think 3 or 4 competitor plots right next to our top-of-the-line Dairyland alfalfa. And turned out pretty good. It'll be interesting to see how it actually comes out with the test results. But, you know, we do that the same thing for the silage. We'll have a big chopper come out, put it in the weigh wagons, weigh it all out, take a sample, send that in. Same thing with the corn. And I know a lot of guys, they do get up to close to 20-some plots, or 20-some varieties in some of those plots. So yeah, no, it's worked out really good. How's the spring been as far as delivery, Scott? Have you seen anything different that's been unusual this year? Or?
This is one of the only years where we got started early. Planting started throughout all the areas of 30 counties in Minnesota. April 11th, 12th in there, and it progressed all through April, where corn on the sand to the low ground to the peat ground, a heavy ground. Everybody was able to go all at once. So it was a challenge for J&L personnel to deliver and get extra seed, and people needing more seed on time, but we managed to get through this spring and be able to take care of our customers.
I know one of the biggest things was a couple years ago there was a big freeze out in Wisconsin and southeast Minnesota, so alfalfa was hard to get. Well, as most of you recall, this year we did not have a lot of snow cover, and when it did get cold, it got bone cold. 28 below, there was bare ground, and what that did was raised havoc on the alfalfa. A lot of the first and second year stands did okay, but the ones that were older didn't. So that kind of put a damper on us with Dairyland to get more seed produced and make sure we had enough on hand to carry our customers and take care of their needs. And we also did have some alternate things that we did. But Scott, what did you notice as far as that? I mean,
one of the things we've been doing is keep in mind we're going to need to be plowing up some of these first cutting alfalfa stands. Backyard has products that'll help you with sorghum sedans, sorghum, soybeans, or corn for silage now this time of the year to get you extra tonnages that we're going to lose. And keep in mind we do have alfalfa seed available for summer seed alfalfa. There'll be a lot of acres that'll be replaced this summer in August.
Yep, I know a lot of guys have been talking out in the country. They are going to take probably first crop off because it has been kind of light, and possibly put something else in, maybe some corn or some soybeans. So have any questions on any seed or any alternates as far as your alfalfa, just give us a call at the backyard and we'll be able to take care of you.
Thanks, Austin.
Thank you, Scott. Have a great day, everyone.
Yard. 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 Yard.